Testing, testing. I think we're going to go for it, is what I just said. Um, Today is January 29th, 2025. There are 3 days left in January, and I committed to myself that I would post two YouTube videos each month, which means I have 3 days to get two videos on YouTube. Um, I am awake right now. I've been awake since around 3 a.m. And I tried to use all of the usual suspects to distract myself and fall back asleep. And none of them were working because my brain and my body and just everything was like, get up and start recording. You brought the equipment. Though I'm going to have to return this tripod. I'm not a fan. Um, this mic thing, I think I like. I think. But yeah, I woke up around like 2:30, 3 a.m., rolled around for a bit. Now it's 5 a.m. and I was like, I'm just going to set up the tripod and record whatever, and that's what's going to get posted on this journey of posting two YouTube videos. And I'm writing this down in my journal every time I say it, per month. I got a 3-day deadline. This is video one. This evening I went to a or yesterday, whatever. The last thing I did, I went to a new moon ceremony, um, and I pulled from the oracle card. What was it? Garden oracle or something, and it was all these plants and vegetables. But I pulled the P, which was communication, and I thought about this, and I thought about wanting to post to YouTube. And then there were these like reflection questions, and I was thinking about how I try to motivate myself by thinking of the good reasons why I want to do something and the good reasons only, and hoping that that's enough, and try to like put aside the bad reasons why I want to do something. And last night at the ceremony, I just listed out all of the wrong reasons why I want to post on YouTube. And wrong reasons meaning like reasons that might not be my primary motivation. I don't know, just reasons that I deemed as wrong. The first one being monetary value. I want to earn money, sharing my stories and tidbits and questions and all the other things. That's a desire that I have. There's a desire for recognition and being seen that I also have, that I think I'm afraid of, or I say I'm afraid of, but I want it. That's another reason and motivation for what I want. There's this idea of I told you I would become something to imaginary bullies from my past. Um, that comes up for me, and like that's a desire. And in a weird way, like doing this will mean that I'm going to find my people and my romantic partner because I'm exposing myself. And those are all the reasons that I think that are like wrong or bad that I don't want to acknowledge, but they're there. And then there's all the really good reasons why I want to do it. One being, this is for, as a person who's been like chronically online since 2000 and, when did we get AOL at my house? 02. Chronically online since 2002, and spent and still spends a ridiculous amount of time trying to find my image in someone else. This is my way of doing that, creating what I've always looked for, and especially the younger versions of myself, in hopes that someone will find it and feel reflected and okay with who they are. So that's one of them. Two, I don't know if it's destiny. Astrology says that's a thing. I've got a Leo moon in my 12th, 10th house and the MC, blah, 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 blah. It's just always felt like the destined path. So I'm going to follow it. Um, and like, I think it's fun. I have a lot of stuff to say. I talk my friends' ears off. But sometimes I like the idea of like talking at something and not having a conversation back, which is why I love journaling and I love recording voice notes to myself because I could just spew the thoughts off and not have to have the immediate engagement, which can feel very jarring and overwhelming for me sometimes. Like, I just want to say stuff. Um, so, yeah, I don't know. This is video number 1 for January. I've got technically today is still a full day, so I still have 3 full days to make my second video. Um, Here's to learning, trying publicly, failing publicly, and getting better and overcoming. Um, yeah, that's all I've got. This feels good. I feel like I got the movement out of my system, which means my body will let me go to sleep now because I accomplished a thing and I don't have to be in my head about it because it's actually out in the world. So I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna go to bed, and there'll be a video that I'll be doing in the next 3 days that will get posted. So thank you for watching. Also, I like to go watch the very first videos that people post whenever like I'm looking for inspiration, or if I find a page that I really really love. I always go back to their early post as a way to remind myself like what they're doing now 5 years later, 10 years later is not what they were doing when they started. And sometimes I watch the videos, I'm like, this is incredible though for their first videos, but other times I'm like, oof, this was rough. So if you're like me, and let's say I'm doing this for a few years now, and you're watching this video, and I'm hopeful that I have gotten better and my video quality is better and I'm consistent and hopefully making an impact, that you watch this video of me right now at 5 a.m. after years of saying I wanted to do this, doing it with no plan, fucking terrified of a million things, and also excited. Um, let's hope that I get to a point where I can just do it normally. I like that will happen, and not because my body is like screaming for me to create um, at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning. So thank you for watching. I love you. Bye. Go me, Gabby. We did it.